everybody? Welcome to episode 1 of Pieces of Progress. I'm your host, Shy.
I'm your co-host, Shade.
And I'm your other co-host, Jalen.
Pieces of Progress is the show where culture, growth, and real talk collide, and we are super excited to kick this off with you guys. With that being said, we're going to kick it off, and we're going to roll into episode 1.
So one.
Do it. All right, to start off, we got a little game. I'm going to pass the mic to the co-host, Shade, and he's going to get that rolling for us.
All right, this game is called Mirror Questions. We're going to pick a question out of the mason jar.
A question?
I'm going to pick the first one.
He's about to put me on the spot.
Yeah.
All right, my question says, if your reflection gave you advice, what would it be today? Great
That's a good
question.
one.
What is that? If your reflection
Yeah.
gave you advice, what would it be?
What would it be today? If my reflection gave me advice, it would tell me to go for it more often. Because I hold myself back a lot. So I got to, push myself to doing things more often than to being scared and not doing it.
Elaborate, though. What do you mean by that?
Yeah, we need an example.
Yeah.
I guess, when I used to do music, I used to record and then I'd hold on to my music. I wouldn't ever release it, because I was scared of what people was going to say, even though I knew I was good. And I've heard people say I was good, but
That's a good one. I feel like a lot
I was
of
just
people
always
do that.
scared.
A lot of people do that, and they might got like a hit in the tuck.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll never even know.
And he got a few of them. He don't even know it.
I mean, that's not even just with music. You know what I mean? It could be with art or, you know what I mean? Us with this podcast. You know what I mean?
People
What
be
if we...
putting like 3 splashes of paint on a canvas
and
then
selling
they
it
like,
for $35,000.
Yo,
Thanks.
I'm finna do that in the garage. You ever seen them strap themselves to the string hanging from the ceiling and they hold the can of paint?
Yeah, and
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
Swinging
that.
around the garage. I'm finna do that. Make me a meal.
That
Real
was so
quick.
sweet. You got anything else that you feel like your reflection?
No, that's really it. It's just I would tell myself to keep going. Go for whatever you're trying to do because you never know what could happen.
Do you feel like you limit yourself? Why do you feel like that you hold yourself back?
Fear.
Fear. It's just fear. It's nothing else. It's just fear. Fear of rejection, like you said. Fear of rejection. So,
Okay.
you know what I mean?
Host.
Are we all answering the same question at one point?
No, we go to the next.
question?
The next question.
Tight. All right. Put this down. What progress would your mirror hype you up for today? Dang. What progress would your mirror hype you up for today?
It's still a work in progress.
You know what?
Just pick something that you got better at. You know what I mean?
This I got one nail on the head. I think growing up, elementary school, middle school, high school, anybody I went to school with would say I was the quietest person in the room, and I didn't talk to nobody. I had friends, but I didn't talk. And I think that me getting this idea to have this podcast and sitting in front of a camera, or even I would have to be super comfortable in front of you to really talk. With you guys, y'all see a complete different side of me than what most people would see. Yeah, so I think that as I've grown up, I've been more talkative, and even I would be afraid to talk to somebody at a cashier. I would be oh my god, I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk to them. Can somebody call me? Or go in the grocery store by myself. That was terrifying for me. So I think just being, what do I call this? I think just being more
Not having as much social
outgoing.
anxiety?
Yeah, no social anxiety. Thank you, Lexapro.
Not the advertisement.
Yeah, Lexapro, you rock.
I was gonna say, what made you get out of your box though?
Honestly,
you know what I mean?
I think the military. If it wasn't for the military, I would still be that super shy, because they force you. You have to do trainings. You have to stand in front of a group of people and do a presentation.
Boot camp. You
boot camp.
Sleeping with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, I went to boot camp at E1, and I would pick the rack that was in the very back of the room, and they were like, you know what? Like in school, Whoever's sitting in the back row, come to the front row. And they did that to me, and they were like, you back in the corner that's trying to hide, like, come up here, and now you got a job, you're in charge of this. And I was like, that forced me, and I'm grateful for that, because without that, I wouldn't have.
Took you out your box?
Yeah, it forced me to come out of my comfort zone. Like Sierra was saying last week, like, dude, you had to get comfortable with being uncomfortable. And that's what that was. That's the only way to grow. Not the only way, but that's a way to grow. Yeah.
Technical
I went through that,
difficulties?
though. I went through something similar to that. Like,
Technical difficulties?
when I first moved here from New York, I wasn't like super shy, but I was shy. But then when I got to Green Run, I got in this club. It was called Deca Marketing, and the teacher Sabo, she like forced the people that were quiet and shy and wouldn't talk. She forced them to talk to get to know people. Yeah. So from there, I just been talking.
See, for me, it's all about what mood I'm in.
Yeah, that's true. So wait. So shout out to Sabo though. That's like one of the
Shout out Green Run.
best teachers I've ever had. So
I'm not
shout out
from
to
Virginia
Green
Beach.
Run too though.
Shout out Virginia Beach.
I'm not from Virginia Beach, but okay.
You're from Germany.
Everybody touched base on it. So for me, it's more like what mood I'm in. I would call myself an introvert. Would you call me an introvert? I would say I'm introverted depending on the mood. I mean, when I get to know you or when somebody gets to know me, I can become very social, but not for the most part. But on that note, I'm going to go ahead and draw my card. Way too much. No, way too much. Way too much. No. All right. My question is, if your reflection could show growth instead of looks, what would it reveal? Ooh. Oh, that's a good one.
A cocoon.
If your reflection could show growth instead of looks, what would it reveal? That's a very good question. Cardi.
I don't think Cardi like that question.
No, I don't think so. So.
Come here. Keisha, we need you.
She coming, y'all. She coming.
She coming. Take the dog.
Oh, and she went.
Yeah, y'all gonna see Cardi a lot.
She's another host. You got something to say?
What's up, Seth?
You got something you want to say? No? Oh, okay.
You wanna come say what's up?
Come say what's up to the camera.
Well, we got a special guest. It's my little brother.
No, we don't.
Why not?
Y'all heard his voice.
Come and say hey. All right, so before we had the minor intermission, my question was, if your reflection could show growth instead of looks, what would it reveal? I didn't know how to answer this question, but hubby over here helped me, and so did Cuzzo. The last 2 years have been very up and down roller coaster. A lot of trauma. A lot of situations that I didn't think I would have to deal with. So I think that it would show growth in a growth. What the hell is a growth?
Flowers.
Hey, bro, growth.
Flowers and wounds.
Yeah, for sure, flowers and wounds, and we'll get into depth about
Every
some of the
flower
things.
got dirt on it. There you go.
100%. That's a good one.
Flowers come from dirt, bro.
Flowers come from dirt.
Yeah, that's a good one. I think.
Yeah, that's a really good question.
Well, if you had to pick a flower to be, what kind of flower would you be?
100% of sunflower.
A sunflower?
100%.
I like it. That's my favorite too.
100% of sunflower.
Don't ask me.
Well,
What flower would you be?
What flower would you be?
Man, what? That was
He would be a
You're a hot mess. You are a hot mess for that.
People are blunt and they done decompose.
Yep. To decompose. The whole time it meant decompress.
No.
We knew what I was talking about.
No, I don't know. I don't know if you knew what you were talking about.
We knew exactly what I
I
was
don't know if you knew what you were talking about.
We should all pull 2 cards. I think pull 2 cards.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
keep going. I can't get it.
You could have picked the mason jar up.
Okay. If peace
Oh,
had a face.
Wait, pause. I just want to shout out Ty. He made this logo behind us. It's amazing.
Yes.
I love it. And he also got us these cards here. So cute, and we can write on the back. So you guys will be seeing.
If you need a
these.
graphic design, just go ahead and hit him up. Let him know. He can
New
do it for
Hippie
you.
Shade on Instagram.
For a
Go
small
ahead, hit
fee.
him up. Shout out Ty. Shout out Shade. His name's Ty, but we're gonna call him Shade, and y'all better call him Shade.
Yeah, everybody call me Shade. That's my name.
Shade, right?
I don't call him that. I call him babe.
All right, good.
Okay. If peace had a face, would your reflection be smiling back at you right now? Yeah, I think it would.
I think it would.
I think it would be smiling back at me because I learned a lot throughout the years as far as like keeping the peace, being peaceful, and ignoring the BS. Excuse me, I wanted to say it a different way, but the BS. So, yeah, I think it would be smiling at me, but I think that it would have words telling me we're just getting started. Like, you know what I mean? Like, we're not, don't think that the peace just ends here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or not even the peace just ends here, but the turmoil doesn't end here. Like, it's going to be more obstacles to get through.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Always.
It's just the way the universe works.
See you
Yeah.
last day.
But as far as like today, right now, I think it'd be smiling. Yeah.
What's up? Do it.
Yeah. Let's go to the next one.
All right. Number 2.
This Nat a co-host too.
This Nat, yeah, bro. This Nat out here. It might be a mosquito. Huh? About to die. Hey, y'all gonna meet Keisha one day, and I can't wait till y'all meet Keisha. She hilarious.
We're gonna call her Keisha behind the camera right
Yo, production. All right. If your reflection could give you therapy in one sentence, what would it be? What would it be for? Ooh.
That's
If you're, I mean, let me.
test one.
Damn. This made me want to put it back and pull another one. If your reflection could give you therapy in one sentence, what would it be for? Production, shut the hell up.
Hey, should we have an ass whooping on camera?
Yeah, come over here. Yeah. If your reflection could give you therapy in one sentence, what would it be for? You know what? I'm going to admit this. My mama told me I'm too forgiving earlier today, and I think I am too forgiving. But I also...
It's a gift and a curse.
Yeah, like, not counterbalance. I justify my over-forgiveness with everybody deserves a second chance. Everybody deserves a second chance, but sometimes I be giving, like, third, fourth, fifth chances, and then I'm like... It takes me a couple... My mom says 10. She's behind the camera. It takes me a couple of chances for me to be like, you know what? This person's walking all over me.
Yeah.
So I think the therapy that my reflection would give me is to have more boundaries. Because I don't have boundaries, you know? Like, sometimes
It's not that you don't. It's just that you're very kind.
I do, but like, I just have a big heart.
Yeah.
You know? And it doesn't kill me to have a big heart because I feel like everybody deserves those chances. And when... you be that bigger person to somebody else. What they used to say? Kill them with kindness.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like to, not that I like to do that. You know, it hurts me to have to kill you with kindness, but like,
Sometimes
that's just me. Like,
Sometimes
people mess up. You know what I'm
Sometimes
saying?
you gotta treat people accordingly, like
Right.
to the way that they treat you. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
and
it's like
he's not saying reciprocate. He's saying you gotta. If somebody disrespecting you, you don't tolerate that. Like,
you give what you get.
There
You
you
give
go.
what you get.
They told us that in elementary school.
Yeah, or not even that. It's just like, all right, for example, if it's somebody that you know that you go to and talk to, but they just got a big mouth or something. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to necessarily cut the person off, but you got to treat them accordingly. Now, you know, when you go in front of them, you can't tell them certain things. Like, you know what I'm saying? They may look at you like, dang, this person you're not telling me what you used to tell me. But it's no hard feelings. I'm just treating you accordingly. Like, because I know you're about to go to the next person and say something. Like,
once you see like you telling somebody something like, and you know it's starting to circle around, and you like, okay, you gotta be careful how you act in front of that person, and it's not be fake in front of that person. It's you know how they are, right? You know what's gonna circle back to you. Now you gotta be careful how you act around it. But like if it's family, like bro, I'm the biggest on my family. I can tell my family anything.
That's how I am too.
Yeah, like you just gotta be careful who you trust. You know what I'm saying? Have boundaries, establish boundaries, and go from there. Yeah, that's my answer.
At my turn?
J Money.
I'm scared I'm gonna pick one like you.
You came up with these crazy questions. It's still a little bit long.
Okay. If you could see yourself in, if you could see your 10 okay.
Whoa.
Let me get it together. If you could see your 10 years ago self in the mirror, what would they think of you? I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna let y'all in on a little secret right quick, okay?
I want to know.
Okay. I'm gonna let y'all know. I used to be crazy, okay? I used to be so. I was. Listen, crash out 3000. Okay, I'm not like that anymore. I've grown in major ways. And I would say to myself, what would I say to myself? You don't have to be like that. You don't have to stoop down to levels like that in order to be seen. You don't have to. I would say, if it was like, say it was my daughter or something like that, or like my child, you don't have to you don't have to be seen that way. You can properly communicate in order to be seen.
I think it was asking you what your 10-year-old self would say to you.
I don't think that's what I'm saying.
I think so.
If you could see your 10 years ago.
So in the mirror. So if you standing in front of a mirror and you see yourself, how old are you? 29?
20, about to be 29, yeah.
18 years old. What would you say to that 18-year-old? Oh no.
You that?
What would that 18-year-old tell you now?
What would they tell you now?
Oh, what would they tell me now? I think that my 18-year-old self that will tell me like who I am today is just keep going, keep pushing, and keep striving to be what I'm trying to strive to be.
Bro, I can't even remember when you was 18.
I don't either. It's probably because I was crashing out.
I think your 18-year-old self would be proud of you.
No, I think my 18-year-old self would definitely be proud of me too. When I was 18, I didn't know where I was going. I didn't know if I was going left, right, straight, backwards, sideways, diagonal. I didn't know where I was going. So, yeah, I didn't.
Bro, and I was 18 acting up.
Yeah, no, for real, me too. I think I left my mom's house at 18 years old.
Mom, close your ears, but I said, you better go to the military or get that fuck out my house.
Hey, good choice.
Yeah, 100%.
I did. She set me up. She did me right. I seen this video the other day, and it was this kid or this mom sitting in the car with her kids, and they was in the back seat. They was grown though. They was completely grown at this point, and they were like, "Mom, remember you used to do this to us? You used to do this, and you wouldn't let us do this." And she looked at them, and she was like, "You know what? But look at who you are today."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And she was like, "If I didn't do any of that, then you wouldn't be who you are today." And I was like, "You know what? That's crazy, cause."
That's true.
That's big fact.
And this is why I try to tell Seven all the time. Seven's my little brother. I'm like, you're not really gonna realize like why your parents do all the things they do now until you get out the house. Cause as soon as I got out the house and I was on my own, I remember sitting in the living room and I was like, I need to text my mom, text my dad, and tell them I'm so sorry. Like, I'm so grateful for everything you have done, and now I see how hard you worked, and now I see, like, everything that you've done for us. Like, even the things that I couldn't see, like, if y'all probably spend your last penny on us. Like, that's when it hits you, and you're like, so y'all little kids out here, if y'all see this video, y'all better be grateful, and y'all better do them damn dishes when you get home. Fact, bro, do them dishes. Your parents came home from a long day at work and they worked their ass off, and work is not it. I wish I was in elementary school today.
I never understood.
I wish I could go back to school.
No, for real,
I never understood why parents like, so you say you can't wait to be grown now.
Yeah, they always say that.
Now, and then now I'm looking back like, no, I'm trying to be I don't want to pay no more bills. I don't want to work no more. I just want to be, listen.
Yeah.
Kids,
it's a blessing.
this is
he's sitting upstairs on 2K right now playing a game. He don't even know. Mom just worked at 11? No, I'm not.
PSA, kids. PSA, okay?
I know
Stay in school and stay at mama's house as long as you can, okay? As long as you can, okay? I don't care if you listen. Stay there. Stay there.
The bills. Oh my God.
Cause you're gonna be singing. Who is that? Who is that? Can you pay my bills? Can you pay my telephone bills? I don't think you do. Yeah, pretty much. Okay.
Yep.
Cause
it's real out here.
it's real.
It's hard for a pimp.
I ain't even gonna do it.
No. All right, that's 2 cards for everybody. We good?
Yeah,
Enough?
we can get into the segment.
Yeah. Segment is sitting with yourself, and I think a lot of those questions are gonna tie us into the segment sitting with yourself.
Yeah. A lot of those questions
Our mirror questions.
think.
Yeah.
about sitting with yourself.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna lie, I have a hard time sitting with myself. Like I was saying in the pilot episode, like it's hard for me to be alone, and I've had to learn that, and that's also ties back into what Sierra was saying. You gotta get comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
That's big. Yeah, and I think a lot of us, we distract ourselves in ways. Well, we distract ourselves to avoid sitting with ourselves. You know, you don't even realize it. Like, and disclosure right here, we are not therapists. We are not therapists.
100% no.
We are not
look
therapists.
At us as your virtual homeboy and homegirl.
Right.
Homeboys, homegirl.
Right. We just here to share stories and create a community so we can all talk about what we're going through together. Create a safe space. That's all we're here for. We are not therapists. Disclaimer.
Not at all.
Disclaimer. Do not take this as therapeutic advice. But yeah, I think sitting with yourself is a big thing, and I've struggled learning to sit with myself, especially like being in Hawaii. I just went through a divorce after 5 years, and that's the farthest place from home for me. Like, not the farthest place, but it's a very far place from home, and boy, it's an island. What, you can get from the left side to the right side in 20 minutes. I didn't have no choice, bro, but like having to sit with myself has taught me a lot.
I bet it was a real change from when you were in Cali too. Because Cali, it's freaking huge.
It's big, bro. I can go from up, bro. You can take you a day to drive from top to bottom. Like, yeah, being in Hawaii, it like really secluded me, and I was on an island. I couldn't go nowhere, but I had to sit with myself a lot. And a lot of times I'll be like, bro, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I'll hit people like, yo, what you doing? I don't even hang out with them. Like, bro, that's something I'll be by myself. Like, but no, once I started like really like talking to God and being like, yo, what do I need to do in this situation I am in? Like, and he was like, sit with yourself, as uncomfortable as it is. You're gonna learn a lot about yourself and who you are and what you want and what you need, and really value that and honor that. And that's what I did until I reached a point where I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, I couldn't do it. I said, I gotta go home. I need my family, bro. I need my family. I need something to fall back on. But yeah, it's a hard thing to do, and don't ask me how to do it. We're here to talk about it and be real. And like we said, where culture meets growth, and we're here to talk about it and create a community where we can talk about it. So.
My situation is a little different from yours, actually. See, I'm okay with sitting with myself. I don't know if it really stems from like how I was raised, but I prefer to deal with my emotions alone. Like even with Jerry passing away, there was times where he could probably count on his hand how many times he seen me cry because my brother passed away. I deal with my emotions on my own. I think my biggest battle nowadays is being more vulnerable when it comes to people, and like I have a hard time asking, for anything from anybody. I'm willing to lend a helping hand before I'm willing to say, hey, can I please?
Yeah, look, it's always me and Sierra. Like, yo, Jalen, we going through this.
Don't listen to them.
No. It's
don't
never
listen to them.
Like, girl, y'all, I need to talk to y'all.
See,
it's always me.
But that's
Sierra.
okay. I'm okay with like that. My cousins, family, anything like that. Anybody, really anybody. I'm like that. If you need to come talk, I'm always a listening ear. I'll give you the best advice possible. But for me, I really just choose to deal with my emotions alone. My husband's always been the person that I lean on, and he's been the greatest. The greatest. He is what's made me vulnerable in my lifetime. He's what's made me vulnerable. But I think I could actually do a pretty good job at sitting with myself in a different aspect, sitting with myself as far as taking accountability for some of the things that or the way that my life has gone in the past is what I need to sit with myself on.
I would describe you as like probably the backbone of all of us because we all come to you and we're like, Jalen, we need to talk about this.
And I'm completely okay with that.
I'm going through this. And she has the best advice that anybody could give you. And we're like, dang.
Not a therapist, though. I'm not a therapist, though.
No, she's a therapist.
It's family therapy.
I probably could be. What about you, babe?
Bro, even anybody that's not in the family, they're always like, I'm going to talk to Jalen. I'm going to talk to Ty. Like, bro, like, that's just say it a lot.
Hey, that's okay,
we just love to help people out. That's all.
Yeah.
That's all. I think that's kind of what brought us together.
Great people.
But me, I've always, I always set with myself only because, I've always had my brother, my older brother. I've had all my brothers, but I've always had my older brother.
Lola.
Shout out my bro.
Shout out Lur.
Genuine.
Kent. Shout out my boy Kent. But
Big bro.
Big bro.
McGuff. It's McGuff. It's Kent McGuff.
Oh, my bad, cuz. Big Guff.
Nah. But
I'm weak.
y'all see him one of these episodes. Him
Yeah,
and Dynamic Dennis too. But anyways,
yeah,
me and Larry, we couldn't really talk to nobody for real. Like my mom was there, but my mom is not a big talker either. Like she secludes herself as well, which is probably where we learned it from. But yeah, we had each other, but we just didn't talk. We didn't talk a lot. We just put all of our emotions into video games.
Cardi, get the
Video
games and sports. Like that's what all of our emotions went to.
I have something to say about that.
What?
Just about just men, period.
Say it.
Say your piece.
I feel like in the world, period, men are not, and this has been a big controversy between a lot of people. Men are people feel as if men should naturally be vulnerable, or they shouldn't be able to express how they feel, or they shouldn't cry, or they should just be quiet and deal with it, pay the bills.
Not the case.
And shut up.
Not the case.
When in reality, men are probably the one, if you open that side of them, are probably one of the most vulnerable creatures that there are.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of, this is a great segment as far as sitting with yourself, because a lot of men, we sit with ourselves because you don't want to come out and be like, oh, I'm feeling this type of way or feeling that type of way, and be the weakness in your family. Like, you always want to be the strong one. So.
I think that's also, like in the black culture, I feel like a lot of kids are raised, oh, if you cry, you're weak. Like, or if you show emotion, you're weak, and that's not the case. Like, I think everybody should have a safe space.
You ain't bleeding.
You ain't bleeding. Toughen up. You ain't bleeding, but that's not the case. Like, I feel like when we do have kids, us here, I think that we will all create a safe space for them to be you're able to show your emotions, you're able to express how you feel and not be seen as weak, because and that goes for anybody. Everybody should feel safe to say how they feel. Okay, now if you're crying for every little freaking thing, alright, bro, shut up. Nah, but I know
you might need a little bit of therapy.
Yeah. But
and this ain't it.
Yeah.
This ain't it. This ain't it.
You can come and get advice. Of course, we always willing to give advice.
But black culture, I definitely feel like that's a thing. What's it called? Like a stereotype? Oh, black culture. If you're crying, you're seen as weak, and I don't think that should be a thing.
That's you're not allowed to express how you feel. You just gotta deal with it, and that's
right.
Not how.
That's not okay. That's not how you raise your kids. No.
Yeah. No. A lot of families would be closer if we all could talk about the way we feel,
right,
instead of screaming it at each other or stuff like that, or ignoring each other. Like,
And screaming at your kids and making them fear you is not discipline. I don't agree with that. I don't think that that's a thing. I think.
But don't Twitter. Some of these kids need to get yelled at for sure.
Amen.
More than yelled at.
Some of them need their ass beat. I ain't even going.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Yeah. But it is when you do have that kid that that isn't a big disruption or like a fighter or stuff like that. You do have to treat that kid differently. You have to go about disciplining that kid differently.
But typically when you have kids that are like the fighters or the ones that are like problem children and stuff like that, is because it's something deeper.
Yeah.
Then it's something deeper. So it's not even necessarily the discipline behind that. It's a dig deeper into why your child is like that. Yeah. We done took a toll all the way around the conversation.
We did, but
I think
that's how it goes.
I'm in this class right now that I go to every Thursday, and I've learned in this class like a couple weeks ago that kids pick up like developmental issues even as an infant or like a newborn. Like if they're raised in a household where they're screaming and arguing, they pick that up as a newborn or an infant, and that can create like speech delays. So I advise you guys to look into those things. I can give
sit with yourself and listen and look into those things. That's what she's saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got like printouts and stuff. If you would like that, I can send it to you. Please just let me know. But yeah, it starts as early as newborns, infants. Like, be careful of the environment you're raising your kids in, because it can affect them as early as newborns or infants. Mm-hmm. Going into toddler, 2-year-olds, like terrible twos. You're gonna have a real terrible two if you're raising your kid in a terrible environment. Like, it gets bad.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, we had another question.
They go back to the same thing though, of sitting with yourself though.
Yeah.
If you can't sit with yourself, how are you gonna focus on your kids?
Yeah.
And
that's true.
And teach them the right way to go. When you can't even sit with yourself, sitting with yourself though.
Yeah.
If you can't sit with yourself, how are you gonna focus on your kids?
Yeah.
And
that's true.
And teach them the right way to go. When you can't even sit with yourself and make yourself go the right way.
Right. And that's why it's important to what we said last week. Make sure you're good before you try to help other people. Mm-hmm. Because if you can't pour from an empty cup, look, boy, I can't give you none of this drink right now. I ain't got nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there.
Okay, the importance of being alone. That's a good question. The importance of being alone. If you can't navigate your own emotions with yourself.
She coming for loving.
Yeah. If you can't navigate your own emotions with yourself, how are you going to navigate anybody else's?
Right.
So I think that's where it comes for me. That's where it's important.
How can you help them? You lost yourself.
If I'm lost myself, I can't help you. So that's where it's important to me when it comes to that.
You got anything? That's valid. The importance of being alone. I'm still learning this. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like, even
you
like
growing, you ain't grown.
Look,
you growing, you ain't grown.
Still, I'm growing. I ain't grown. You heard? Yeah, I'm growing. I ain't grown. But no, it is important, and I think the important part of learning to be alone is to know who you are. Because if you don't know who you are, I think one time somebody asked me like, "What do you like to do?" or "Tell us 3 fun facts about you," and I'm like, "Whoa." Every time I go to a new command, they ask you those things like, "Give us 3 important facts about you," or like 2 truths and a lie, and I'm like, dang, I gotta really sit there. Yeah, or like you have to think about what are 3 strengths you have or 3 weaknesses you have, and I really have to sit there and think about it because I don't like think about that often.
Yeah, that's the same problem I have too.
Yeah, like I don't know who I am, and that's when I'm like, okay, you know what? I need to sit down and study myself to learn what I want or what I need. That's important. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's why it's important to sit with yourself, because you really learn yourself. That's all you have to stare at. Boy, you could sit in the mirror for 24 hours. You gonna learn something. Yep. I promise you that.
And then it's just like, you just not, these days at least, there's no privacy. You ain't really got privacy. So it's like, you should honestly want to sit with yourself right now. Like, you can't even scratch your butt without people wanting.
No, facts.
You know what I mean? Without people knowing.
You right here to scratch your butt.
No, I'm just saying, though. You can't scratch your ass without people knowing that you scratching your damn ass or having an opinion on you scratching your ass.
So these days, you go get an Airbnb, you got a camera on you somewhere. Right?
Yeah, exactly. You ain't got no. It's no privacy or nothing. And then you ain't. I mean, I see this from one of my best friends, Dennis. He cries a lot. Like,
He does it on purpose too.
He does it on purpose.
Forcibly make himself cry.
yeah, because you gotta
good, though. That's
release though.
healthy.
You're
Yeah.
supposed to release.
That's healthy, yeah.
And when you alone, that's the perfect time to do it. So it's like,
Even
you know what I
cutting
mean? That's
your
an
hair.
important
A lot of people say cutting your hair is like a way to like
release.
let it go. Like,
Yeah.
shaving their head bald.
Yeah. So being alone
Don't be
is
me, but y'all got
You know what I'm saying? No. If you see me walk around here with a bald head, something wrong. Okay?
it's alright.
Something wrong.
We ain't got no YG right now. Alright guys, well thank you guys for watching. We would love more feedback if possible. We know we need more mics. Please do not say that.
Yeah.
We
More
are
mics
working
on the
on
way.
it. We are. One mic's on the way.
I think we used the correct lingo. I think so.
It's progress in the name for a reason.
We're always improving. But yeah, we thank you guys for watching episode 1 of season 1. This is it. We got the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? We wasn't joking. We're really doing it. No, episode 2 is community and connection. We will be talking about the complete opposite of what this was about, which was sitting with yourself. We will be talking about how important it is to have the people around you and really lean on each other. So we look forward to that. And thank you guys for watching. Again, please like, subscribe. What you say?
Like
and
and subscribe.
Yeah,
Welcome
thank you.
to the journey.
You
Again,
heard.
welcome to the journey.
Welcome to the journey. Thank you guys.